everybody, this is My Cat's Died, along with, what do you want to go by, Yummy or Banana?
I don't mind actually. What you used to?
I'm going to just
Probably
call you
yummy.
Yummy. That's
Yeah.
what I'm used to. Alright, so we're hopping into, it looks like Horror Fox team versus an unnamed team, and we're getting towards the end of the draft, and uh, looking at this, it's really interesting. You were talking about, Yummy, how possibly the Radiant is going to play this.
Yeah.
And what are some of the things that you're looking at?
Well, the Radiance probably, as it looks right now, the Radiance probably go Spectre save lane, Viper mid, and then probably put Ancient Aberration, Wraith King plus another disabler into aggressive tri lane on top on the hard lane. But they also can go into the jungle with Wraith King, and then just put Ancient Aberration to Spectre and probably another support for the Spectre to safely farm the Radiant. The Radiant.
So wait, you think Wraith King into the jungle for Radiant?
Yeah, works as well. Wraith King jungle, it's actually good. He's actually a good jungler.
Oh well,
Yeah, there we go. Wraith King jungle.
and here comes Timbersaw. So he's probably obviously going to be off lane right now. So if you're a Horror Fox team, what's your pick right here? I don't see a DPS up. I mean, Razor maybe, but you got to get a DPS hard carry on Horror, right?
They definitely need some heavy physical damage. There goes Chaos Knight. Pretty good pick against Spectre. And Viper, of course.
Now he is a strength hero, so do you think Timbersaw is going to be able to counter him, especially because they're going to be up against each other in the safe lane? If I had to take
I
a
mean,
guess.
Timursa is probably gonna have a hard time against Chaos Knight and probably Vengeful Spirit plus Lich. So they have 2 stuns plus a slow. And Timbersaw, he cannot stay there forever. He kind of really needs to stay behind and just grab the experience.
All right, so we'll see how it goes out. Real quick, I'm going to introduce the Dire team right here. We got it looks like Sun Edamir on the Lich. We have Santi on the Centaur War Runner. Rigneck on the oh my gosh, it's gonna take some practice. Rigneck on the Chaos Knight, and it looks like Obley Gaming up on the Vengeful Spirit. So if you want to go ahead and go through the Radiant, starting from the bottom lane, go through them, and we'll go through those characters.
Okay, on the Radiant side, we have Azen on Spectre. We have Seraph on the Wraith King going into the jungle. Then we have Yomo on the Viper, on the mid Viper. Then we have Kiel, I don't know what that guy's name spelled. Doesn't matter. On the Timbersaw and Arios on Ancient Operation.
All right, and it looks like the Timbersaw he bought a TP and TP'd up there, right?
Nope, he didn't. He walked up all the way. He's
Oh
just
yeah,
preparing. He's just preparing to ward the little what's it called? The little
this
camp,
the
neutral
safe
camp here.
camp, right?
Yeah, to kind of prevent that pulling from happening. Because what you want to get on the hard lane is experience. You don't necessarily want to get that gold, but you need that experience. That's the only thing that you need. And
Yeah,
as
and
long
you're
as you keep that camp from not stacking or preventing it from stacking or preventing it from even spawning, then you can grab all the experience you want.
yeah, and it looks like they're gonna pull Lich and Vengeful Spirit down to the top rune, and they're gonna try and contest the top rune. And it looks like the bottom rune is gonna be a little bit uncontested. And actually, Timbersaw he doesn't even go for the safe lane block. He goes just for vision.
Yeah, which always, I think in that high tier games, people usually always know that probably something's cheesy going on and people trying to block the camps and stuff. That way he knows that he's gonna face a tri lane, and that way he's gonna have vision over that little part of the jungle. so he knows when they come and want him to gank, and he can just stay on that little side of the lane, has enough time to react and go back to his safety of the tower.
Now, it looks like for a second here, it looks like they're going to actually run. They're going to run Viper mid, and then maybe a support Wraith King, who they actually smoked with Ancient Apparition. They're going to try and wrap around here. It looks like they're going to try and wrap around on the Razor, which is just G right now. And if they can get this stun, I think they can get it.
That is really interesting. They should get him. They should definitely get him.
Yeah, that's going to be first blood right there. And Viper, under Yomo, goes ahead and gets first blood. And Viper can get pretty snowbally, especially if you can get him some good levels and farm on the early game. He could really take off and really become kind of like this annoying presence for the rest of the game.
They're actually, yeah, they're actually trying to roam around with Wraith King and Ancient Apparition, which is a good combo, because first you put your Cold Fiend on someone and then stun. And that way you get that stun duration and you get that Cold Fiend duration, which leaves you enough time to kill that guy.
So yeah, it looks like they're going to go ahead. They're going to rotate bottom, and they're going to try and go on the Centaur. And I don't know. I feel like the Centaur's getting pretty good harass.
Spectre, be careful,
Oh,
Spectre,
shit.
you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
GD. He's going to go down for that.
Yeah, but the Spectre dies. It's never good to have a death of Spectre.
Yeah, if you can slow down that Spectre farm and delay that, anytime you can delay that Radiance at all, especially on that Spectre, is a huge deal.
That's true, that's true.
And they get back into lane quickly with the Spectre, with Azian, but I don't know.
Well, I think at that point, they cannot leave him alone, because he's probably end up dying every time the Centaur solo.
And they're looking,
if he's not careful.
Yeah, I mean, the two supports, we got Ancient Apparition wrapping back around. It's wrapping back around. It's just going to try and harass the Centaur here a little bit. But if they can get another stun back out in the Wraith King, and then use the Ancient Apparition, what is it, Cold Feet?
They can. But then the question is, do they have enough damage to kill the Centaur Warrunner? Which already has boots, which has 4 armor and almost 900, well, more than 800 health.
I think the most important thing too is that he's running 2 points return. They're gonna go ahead. They're gonna try, but I think they're gonna get it.
They will get him.
And that is Ancient Apparitions. Go ahead. He gets the kill, and that's gonna be. I think that's good for that tri lane. Like, they need to be able to push this up. Like, if they're gonna run a tri lane, they have to get kills on that Centaur.
In fact, now that Centaur really has to be careful, because you don't want to end up feeding the enemy team, especially now the enemy Spectre, which is already on 800 golds. Most people do with Spectre. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say he came back down here, but they did bring the Lich back down, which is gonna help kind of reestablish some of the equilibrium, I guess I would say, because that Lich is gonna be denying a creep every 36 seconds.
That's true. Well, Centaur needs that help. He definitely needs, and obviously they were not able to kill the Timbersaw on top, so a tri-lane top doesn't work then. If you cannot kill someone with a tri-lane, yeah, doesn't work.
Yeah, and Timber's getting, I mean, so basically Solo Timbers, he's about 4.5 levels right now. He's got a lot of regen. He's running 8 tangos with a salve. So they pretty much cannot, unless they burst him down, they have almost no chance of killing this Timber.
Well, but he has only 1 point in active armor, so he has zero armor right now, and I think some levels on Vengeful Spirit and maybe some levels on Chaos Knight should be able. Oh, and there we go. They just.
Oh, I missed it. I missed it.
Oh, they just destroyed him. They destroyed him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's the power of Centaur and Double Edge.
Well, no, I don't see any deaths right. I mean,
Dire's
oh,
middle
I saw
tower is
Razor
under
died,
attack.
and I saw what was it, Lich?
No, they killed Ancient Apparition on the bottom, on the safe lane, bottom safe lane. And they almost killed the Spectre as well. Well, almost. They didn't kill her.
I feel
Then
like
they
that's
need
the
to be
key word
careful.
though, right there. Is almost like you gotta slow down Spectre at some point. Like you gotta rotate some people down here. Like just putting Centaur in this lane right now isn't gonna solve all the problems. I mean,
That's true.
Centaur go ahead. He went Tranquil Boots, which is pretty normal, but he's obviously quite a long way away from his Blink Dagger. Sorry, Blink Dagger.
I think that if he reaches his level 6, it's gonna be a lot easier to initiate, especially with the Stompede. Oh, and there we go. Vengeful Spirit is rotating bottom with a haste rune. So Spectre needs to be careful. Spectre
Oh
needs
yeah,
to be
it's
careful.
Spectre right there.
Oh,
Oh, he went double edge. He didn't
Oh,
stop.
therefore they get. Yeah, therefore bye bye Vengeful. And bye bye Centaur probably.
Well,
They get another
we
stun.
got.
No, he doesn't have mana.
No, he doesn't have the mana.
Centaur lives. And Vengeful dies.
Yeah, so 0 for 1, so that's good for this tri lane right now. Meanwhile, Timber's still doing pretty good up on the top lane, right?
Yeah, right now he's playing solo against Chaos Knight. That's just stacking and pulling, trying to get his levels up. Well, he's not even stacking. He's just trying to deny some creeps. Or trying to put some pressure on Timbersaw, which you cannot do. Timbersaw, you cannot catch Timbersaw at that point right now. Well,
I mean,
he's got 1 point at Timber Chain, 850 cast range, not much, but it's still enough to get away.
yeah, I mean, he put a lot of points in the Whirling Death, which, I mean, when you look at it, like, it could potentially remove a lot of that strength from the Chaos Knight. But you're right, 850 on the Timber Chain. It's just, I don't know, it's just tough to initiate. But I think he's doing a really good job on the off lane. As far as mid lane, looking at it right now, we're looking at a Viper, which is 21-6, against a Razor, which is what, 23-8. This is probably the most boring mid lane you could ever get.
To be quite honest, I think it's a good choice putting only 1 point in the Timber Chain, because if you look at the Dire jungle on the safe lane, it's pretty much close quarters. There's not that big gap between the trees, and as soon as the kind of squishy supports come in, Timbersaw can really just tear them apart. You use the Timber Chain, use the Willing Death, get your ultimate, your Chakram off, and then Lich or even the Vengeful Spirit, they're probably just gonna die to that combination.
Yeah,
That's a lot of pure and magical damage.
I mean, Lich, not that it matters for Timbersaw, it hasn't put a point into the armor, which is probably good, especially for this lane, because, you know, the pure damage from Timbersaw doesn't really get affected by armor. But he's only got 1 point right now in the sacrifice, which means he's missing probably about half a lane.
Yeah, it's 7 minutes in and level 3. That's a poor support. That's a really poor support. I mean, he's got the boots, but nothing else. And level 3 on a Lich, that's not where I want him to have to be. And 7 minutes in.
Yeah, I mean, Timbersaw's already got his arcane boots. Like, he's gonna have. I don't think he's gonna have any trouble up here whatsoever. And I'm gonna go ahead and rotate to mid. And it looks like they got the Razor along with the Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful's is gonna try and wrap around. And we got another pause coming out here. And it's gonna be Viper pausing it, which may not be a bad move because if this Vengeful gets around and can get a stun on him, I think that
Well, they do not have any vision at all, except for the Roshan. That's the only ward they have right now. And the Dire side has no wards at all, except for the sentry ward on the bottom rune spot.
yeah, it's really interesting. Well, I mean, this Vengeful up here should be able to flank the Viper, and as long, I mean, if the Viper pushes up, I mean, he's got 1 point in the corrosive skins. That's gonna help a little bit. But if
He's
he gets...
gotta be careful though. Ancient Operation, Wraith King waiting here in the jungle, smoked up. If they try and gank the Viper, I think it goes terrible wrong.
I
They'll
didn't
probably
notice
end up
that. Yeah,
losing
they...
both the Raze and the Vengeful. If they go for the Viper, they'll probably end up losing both of them.
Yeah.
But they do not. Oh, they see them! They see them!
We'll see if they can get
Good wall
cold
placement.
feet.
Oh, Ancient,
they go for the
you're
stun.
dead. You're dead, Ancient. And there goes the Wraith King
Yep.
as well.
Oh no!
and the
I think
Viper.
he's
Nice rotation!
Yeah, that was really nice.
That was a good rotation. Timbersaw comes in a little bit too late. Back on the bottom lane, it's looking kinda okay against the level 7 Centaur. He's got his face boots, probably going for the strums next.
Yeah, but I really think Spectre needs help in this lane. Like he can't just sit here and play the lane Centaur, right?
Well, actually, now he can. He's got his face boots. He's got a stealth shield. He's got 1 point dispersion. He's got 3 points in his spectral dagger, which helps him to escape. You can, if you use your spectral dagger into the trees, you can just walk through the trees and be safe.
I mean, if you're sitting on the Radiant, wouldn't you want to try and TP somebody into this? I guess Centaur realized that he's backing out. As I say, you can almost backdoor the Centaur by spawning someone in on that thing, or on the tier or bottom tier 1 tower.
I think the Radiant needs to do something. They need to try and find ganks on the Chaos Knight. Because Chaos Knight is level 8, Spectre just reached the level 6, a Haunt. Okay, now they get
Here we go, they're gonna go
now
ahead.
they get them. Do they? Yeah, they're
No.
gonna get them.
Yeah, here comes the
That's no
stun.
way it's gonna-
Oh, triple
Oh,
stun!
wow.
Oh man!
And now the TP's coming in. Spectre.
Oh,
is gonna
Spectre
die.
goes ahead and
Ancient is gonna
drops.
die. No, wow, did I get away?
Timber
There's
might
no
drop
way
here
Timber-
too. Oh,
Nope,
he just drops the
he's
wave.
dodging.
He dodges the wave of terror.
15 HP. You lives with 15 HP.
Wow, that was really close. That wave of terror was just off hitting Timbersaw. And I think that's a bad trade. You don't want to trade your Spectre for a fucking Centaur. Like, that's a bad trade.
It took them so long to catch the center. If they would have waited a bit longer and just waited for the Ancient Operation Cold Feet and Wraith King for the stun, they would have get him before he even reaches the tower.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because he got back there, and then all of a sudden the TP support came in almost instantly.
That is a big problem. If you really want to try and kill someone and you dive him under the tower, you're gonna risk ending up getting killed because the tower, if they TP in, there's just barely a chance to get away.
Meanwhile, that whole time's going on, Chaos Knight is farming top, like completely solo. He's gonna go ahead. They're gonna try and go on him right here, but here comes in the TP support, and
they're gonna.
It looks
They're
like
gonna pay for it. They're gonna pay for it. They're definitely gonna pay for it.
I don't know, with Timbersaw in there, they could really.
Oh, here comes Spectre.
No, there's the.
Spectre is gonna die. No, Spectre's still alive, and they're gonna pay another one.
Razor goes down too. So actually, I thought that was gonna go really, really bad for this unnamed team versus H Fox, but it actually worked out.
if you look at the supports, now Wraith King is level 6, Viper's level 9, Spectre is level 8 now, the Timber Saw is level 8, and Ancient Aberration almost got us level 6. If you look at Lich, she's, yeah, okay, almost got us level 6 as well, but you definitely want to have that Lich ultimate in that team fights.
So if you're running support Lich, you get that right away, right? Or sorry, support Wraith King, you run that right away? Upgrade level 6?
Definitely, yeah. Because as of right now, you have like 370 mana ish, or 360. You can use one stun, then just wait and die, reborn or reincarnate, and then just use your stun again and try and do as much damage as possible. And of course, his ultimate slows movement speed for 75%,
I mean,
which is huge.
Looking at HVox, there's almost no mana burn on HVox, so he doesn't have to worry about losing any sort of mana during the battles. So yeah, you're right. Just throw the sun out and then just wait.
I think teamfight's gonna be different now. Level 6 ultimate Lich.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Meridian. They're probably gonna get they're probably gonna need a Pipe of Insight
Against Lich.
Yeah.
I do have to say this. I mean, looking at the map, it looks kind of like the Radiant side is kind of, they're all bunching together. Like, it's 5 people. Like, the Dire side is getting way more efficiency out of this map right now. Like, they have 2 or 3 mid, 1 bottom, and it looks like they're just going to give up this top tower. And I think
they're gonna trade. They're gonna trade for 2 towers. They have CK with his ultimate, with his illusions bottom. They have 3 people mid. Actually, are they going for the trade?
Yeah, I just don't know if they're gonna have enough DPS to actually get this tower trade. Yeah, and look, here comes the defense.
No.
So I think CK is gonna be. I think Chaos is gonna be able to get mid or bottom. No, they TP 2 bottom.
Okay, Inspector goes for Vanguard. That's a good choice.
Why do you think that's a good choice in this instead of trying to rush the Radiance?
Well, Spectre is facing a Razor, which just have an insane amount of physical damage output as soon as he kind of gets that static link up on someone, especially on Spectre or the Wraith King or even Viper. If you get the static link on Viper, or Viper is gonna be useless at all. CK is gonna do a lot of damage. His illusion's gonna do a lot of damage. Then they have, of course, Vengeful Spirit, reducing armor and increasing physical damage by 12% right now, but level 4 is up to 36%, which is a lot. They kind of need to have additional protection against physical.
Meanwhile, bottom, Spectre just barely gets out of a 3-man gank on bottom.
I think.
Oh, speaking of mid right now, it looks like Lich is going to go down. Yeah, Lich gets destroyed by Timbersaw. And they're going to keep going. Like, they're not done yet. They're going to try and go after this Razor.
Oh, they're gonna pay. They're gonna pay.
And now fucking Vengeful Spirit's going to try and get out. And I think that...
He's gonna pay. He's gonna pay.
Oh, man. Timbersaw. Look at... Man, Timbersaw is destroying it. So they get a 3 for 0. And all they have to do is try and turn this into a tower. And I don't even think they're going to turn it into a tower. I think they're just going to back off and be happy with what they got.
Yeah, it's the power of Timbersaw.
Yeah,
that's the power of Timbersaw.
That pure damage coming through is huge. I mean, Razor can try and do his best to try and steal it, but he can't steal his pure damage. Meanwhile, Spectre is just solo pushing bottom. He's gonna put a little bit of pressure on it.
Nah, but he needs to be careful though.
Yeah, and
huh?
Yeah, look at it. So right now, so he went Vanguard. You think Radiance is next, or where do you go from here if you're the Spectre?
I think he's gonna go for the Radiance, definitely. He has 1.6k. There we go, team fight. This time, ultimate thrown out. Completely wasted
Yeah.
on one.
Yeah, there comes the K.
They're gonna pay 2. They're gonna pay for 2.
Yeah, Chaos Knight and Viper go down, and Timbersaw is gonna wisely back out of this one. Is that a Timbersaw with a blink?
Yep.
It is, yep. I really like that for the positioning. But, you know, $2,000, you're halfway to your eggs, or you almost have you're halfway to your Bloodstone as well if you do that. So I don't know. What do you think?
A blink is a good option for Timbersaw to initiate. To get his Timber Chain, his Whirling Death on as many people as possible. And then he can just use his Timber Chain to do additional damage, just Timber Chain to a tree and throw his Chakra behind him. Or even for escaping. I think it's a good choice.
I mean, as far
right
as
now, there's nothing. Timbersaw wasn't even below half health. At that point, it's a good choice to make.
yeah,
That's
but
gonna
I mean,
change soon.
as far as looking at the mobility of the HVox team, like they don't really have a lot of mobility. I mean, yeah, you got the swap and the blink on. Sorry, the swap on Vengeful and the blink on. Oh, what a great ulti here from. Oh my gosh, ancient apparition. Sorry.
That's smoke. Mid smoke. I'm gonna see it. They've seen it. They know that I've smoked.
Yeah, and look
They're
at
all
them.
rotating bottom.
They're just gonna rotate
They
away
know
from
it.
this. And Spectre's down here free
Pink's
farming.
coming out.
Yeah, but I think the Spectre's gonna pay for this.
I'm
No.
not quite sure.
He's gonna back out.
Oh, okay. Spectre's going for the fusion blade. So he's probably gonna skip the Radiance completely.
I mean, he's pretty close. He just needs that last blade of alacrity in the recipe, and he'll be there. It looks like they're trying to close in. We'll see how.
That's gonna be a team fight bottom.
Oh,
Spectre's
Razor goes
gonna-
ahead. He gets Spectre almost
Triple
immediately.
ultimate ancient aberration. They gotta do something with it.
And there's
They
nothing.
gotta do
Viper's
something.
still got a
Oh,
Viper
no.
strike.
And they only get the Vengeful Spirit, but they did get the Timbersaw.
So I'd say that's the benefit right now to
Not a bad trade.
Yeah, HVox. Like, if you're gonna trade, you're happy to trade a Vengeful Spirit for a core Timbersaw.
Definitely.
The question is if they overextend right here right now. I mean, Lich is pushing up. No, he's gonna go ahead, but he's gonna back off back to the tower.
Well, they're all low health, all low mana, they should be careful. Most of the times, low mana, not pretty low health.
So if you are, I'm looking at their names and it looks like they all have crosses next to the name. So let's just call him Jesus. How's that sound?
Jesus. That's more like rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Alright. So we got rest in peace, and I mean, if you're looking at it, do you try and push this tower? It's a pretty insignificant tower when you look at it.
Well, if you look at the map, and killing a tower means you're gaining map control, and you definitely want to have map control over the Roshan Pit. Because that one tower near the Roshan Pit, every time you team wipe the enemy team and you do go for the Roshan for his Aegis, you kind of end up leaving that tower there, and that leaves the option for the enemy team to just TP in and reach Roshan even faster. And then you pretty much have a problem. That's why you need to push those towers.
Now, I mean, they still have the Dire still has their mid tower. Yeah, I think, they're gonna go 5-man. Like, they really want this bottom tier one.
They have to put pressure on. Oh, and that ultimate's completely gonna miss.
Yeah, AA just completely missed that. He was probably He was a good half a screen short of that. And that's going to give HP Fox good control of the jungle.
They do have a cliff. Are they gonna defend it?
I don't
I think
know.
they're gonna defend it. If that, I don't know. Without the CK,
Yeah, CK's low, but yeah, they're gonna rotate. They're gonna rotate in.
no, the Radiant team, pushes back.
Yeah,
They're not gonna risk it.
no. We're gonna drop back, keep farming. So I mean, right now I'm looking at the gold graph, and we're looking at about 1,500 net worth towards the Dire, and about 2,000 experience towards the Dire as well. So I think Edge Fox is probably doing a little bit better job. And here comes another AAL. Yeah, he gets 3, and that's gonna pull him back.
I think at that point they just need to keep farming and farming and farming. The Radiant side, they don't necessarily need to push. They just need a Spectre to get his items. Like he's probably gonna go right now. He's gonna go the Fusion Blade and probably go for his either way Sange and Yasha or his Manta style.
I mean, he's farming. I mean, right now looking at the net worth graph, Spectre's number 2, which is, I guess, he's right behind Chaos Knight, about 1,000 behind the Chaos Knight, which is kind of what you expect.
And that's the Diffusion Blade.
And that makes a big difference. I mean, Chaos Knight does not, and he's got about 300 mana, so he'll be fine getting off his Phantasm. So that's not going to be a huge issue, but it definitely helps out the Radiant side. But they're starting to get pushed back. They're losing map control. A couple good Dire wards here in the jungle.
Yeah, they definitely see that smoke. They should have. Do they? No, they actually did not.
They did not. Orange is pinning
They had
down
no
Warrior.
water. Oh, CK. You're in a lot of trouble.
CK.
That should be
Oh,
coming in.
they're
Oh,
gonna respond.
they're
Great
favorite.
TP support. Look at that immediately coming in from the Dire team.
Nice position. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
the Lich ulti comes out. They're so
Oh,
close.
they're gonna pay for it. They're gonna pay for it. They're definitely gonna pay for it.
Razor comes out. He's gonna try and suck some of the damage.
And go Razor. Triple kill. No, he's not going for it. He's gonna go back.
Oh, Timber. Oh, oh my gosh. He's
He
gonna go
has to
down.
go back. He has to go back.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to get. Oh no, he's gonna stay. Oh,
Wow,
he does get the
triple
Centaur kill. So it was a 4 for 4, basically. Looking at it,
I think that was some miscommunication between Vengeful Spirit and Centaur. I think Centaur was kind of thinking that the Vengeful Spirit would come and help him, but instead he just pulled back, left him alone.
And actually, looking at the fight recap, it was a little bit more beneficial to the Radiant. They got about an extra 1,000 gold off of that. But yeah, when I looked at that, I thought the same thing. I thought Timbersaw was done. I thought the Vengeful Spirit was going to come in. Like, if the Vengeful Spirit can get a stun, I think Timbersaw dies there.
I think at least Centaur would have survived then. Or even the Timbersaw could have got a double kill. Or an ultra kill. Because Vengeful Spirit was at, I think, 15% health. That's just one Timber Chain and one Rolling Death.
Oh, sorry.
But there might be some miscommunication.
I mean, to be honest, we're working with probably a general pub solo queue matchmaking game.
Probably. I mean, it was a captain's job. There's one team, H Fox, and the other team,
Oh, that's true.
call it Rest in Peace. I think I think that's about 5k, 4.8k MMR rating right now. I would have even guessed even higher.
I mean, so all right, let's push this a little bit like late game. Like looking at these lineups, who do you favor late game?
I'm not quite sure. I would definitely favor the Dire side for late game because they have that massive damage output from Chaos Knight, and of course, do never forget a Razor or even a Centaur Wall Runner. A Centaur Wall Runner late game when he's got his items is terrifying. He's tanky as hell. He does a lot of damage just with his return ability when he's stacking up his strength. Each time someone even tries to attack him, he's gonna receive 18 damage plus the strength multiplier damage, which is 50% on level 4. And if you imagine when a centaur wall runner gets even just a heart and a halberd, he's got like almost 200 strength,
Yeah.
which is
Oh my
each
gosh.
time.
Oh, sorry. I thought the Spectre was gonna try and go on the Centaur, but yeah, you're right. I mean, he's still sitting level 2 with that. Oh, it looks like he's gonna get stunned out. He's gonna get stunned
Oh, they got
out.
a sandwich. Oh, he missed the stun.
And it
Not
looks
the
like
Wraith
Wraith
King
King's
thing.
gonna pay the price for this one. Wraith King's going down immediately.
They have to go back. They cannot fight this.
Yeah,
Just go back and keep on farming.
Spectre TP's
That's
out.
Roche. That's Roche.
Oh, it is Roche. They're not even gonna hesitate. They get that kill and they're gonna go ahead. They're gonna rotate in, and they don't have any negative armor. Oh, we do have a disconnect from the Wraith King. We'll see if they pop.
Yeah,
for
but
this.
they won't pass. They know what they're doing, Roche. They won't pass. Here comes the Timbersaw.
If that's enough
Troll.
if that's enough to discourage them from doing Roche, that's pretty good.
Yeah, they just need to save and buy time for them to come back. Soon they have the Haunt, the Spectre Haunt. Soon they have probably... Well, they're not pausing for the Wraith King, which has his ultimate now. Are they...
Oh, Timber.
Yeah,
Timber
they let
actually
him have
disjoins
Roche.
the Venge stun.
They let him have Roche. They let him do it. There it goes.
Oh, that's too late of a haunt coming in from Spectre.
They're probably gonna pay the price for... No? Are they? Oh,
Oh,
Edge
they're gonna
Separation.
chase. There goes H. Oh
Wow.
my god. Ancient apparition literally.
In your face, I hate you.
He literally apparated. There was no existence for him. Alright, so they got the Roche. What do you do right now if you're HP Fox?
Farm up. Just farm up. You have the Aegis. You can push within a timeline where you have that Aegis. I would definitely just farm up. Let the Chaos Knight get his Manta Style. Let him finish his Manta Style. Let the Centaur Wall Runner finish his Pipe of Insight. Let the Razor. I don't know if the Razor has any items yet.
The
Let
Razor,
him-
he's got BKB and drums. It looked like Viper went meh. Oh no, Viper's on the other side.
I think they're just gonna wait for the Chaos Knight to get his Manta Style and then just push. Because then you have the Manta Style illusions, you have the Phantasm illusions, which do a ton of damage, because they all have the crit ability.
Okay, well, let's take a second look at the. Well, we're gonna lose it here in a second, but the Dire Wards. I mean, they had Jungle Vision just up to about a second ago, and they have Bottom Rune Vision. The Vision as far as the Radiant, like they have almost zero vision right now.
That's true.
Like right here, we got another Dire Ward. Like I mean Dire feels pretty safe farming pretty much their entire jungle.
Well, they have their jungle warded here at the entrance. They have the ancient camp warded, so they see whenever someone's farming or whenever someone's coming from that camp. They can safely farm. They have the oh, they're smoked up. They're going for a gank.
And this is good. I mean,
They're going for a gank. They know they're there. They definitely know that.
Oh yeah, they're pulling back
they see them.
immediately.
They see
and
them.
I think this would be a good time for Spectre to
get the
use his dagger.
Oh, Spectre, you're dead. You
Spectre
are dead.
is completely toast. Ancient Apparition isn't going to do anything.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Oh man, they're really low as far as HP Fox, but
Double kill. And the Centaur
man.
dies, but he has Aegis.
That was a 4-for-nothing trade. Like at this point, I think you push this tower right here, especially because you still have the Aegis, right?
Nope. They lost the Aegis. Centaur
Oh, they
died.
burnt it.
Yep. But they can
Yeah,
push
they
the
should
tower.
push this tower.
They can push mid tower and probably the top tower.
Oh, Centaur. Oh my gosh,
Oh.
Team White. And that might be your mid-racks right there, easily.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're all
No,
pretty low.
no,
I'd
I don't
say
think
they just
mid-racks.
go-
Radiant's middle tower
Maybe
is
the tower.
falling.
It's just so close, like AA. Like, he throws that ultimate out, but it's not going to slow him down at all.
Fortified.
No, they have to push back. They have to pull back. They have to pull back.
And they do.
that risk. Yeah, they have to.
Radiant's top
Chaos
tower
Knight is pretty
under
low.
attack.
Even
That-
though they're all alive, but they have to push back.
Yeah, like, I mean, and now they can fall back and they can go through the entire Radiant jungle, farm all of that, and once they get their next thing of items, they can almost just push again. I'd say just stay with the 5-man.
And if you take a look at the gold graph and the net worth right now, Vector is only on the 3rd position. First position is Chaos Knight with almost 15k, then the Razor with almost 12k, then the Spectre with 11k, then the Timbersaw with almost 10, then comes the Viper 9.3, Centaur, and down the bottom, Wraith King and Ancient Aberration.
Yeah,
Those
I mean,
guys are pretty poor.
when you really look at the Centaur, though, like, all you really need out of the Centaur is the Blink. Like, that's their initiation. And then,
Radiant's
you know,
bottom
once you get
tower
that
is
stun, you
under
can use
attack.
the Chaos Knight, Reality Rift, and you're, you know, with the CK stun, I mean, that could be a almost, what, 8-second stun?
That's true, yeah. That's true. Let's look at the Radiant side. Bypass is BKB. Timbersaw has almost finished his Bloodstone. The Wraith King, yeah, he's going for a Blade Mail, which is okay. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. I totally missed that.
I just caught the end of it. I mean, when you're looking at it, though, like, a 34-minute Bloodstone on Timbersaw is not good.
Well, it's probably more like a 35. He's
Well,
got
yeah,
it
it's
now.
35 right now. Did you just buy
He's
it?
got it now. He's got it now, yeah. Still in the base, but he's got it now.
Looking at this ward right here, like, they see everything.
Oh, wow! That's a really interesting choice.
On
Spectre
who?
goes for Radiance. That's
At
gonna be.
35 minutes.
He's got that Sacred Relic.
I mean, there's no way he goes for Divine at this point, right?
No, there's no use in Divine. Divine doesn't count for illusions.
So, wow. I think he went about this completely backwards, right?
Although maybe what they can try if he gets that Radiance up and if he gets that Diffusion Blade level 2, he's probably gonna if you look at the supports, like Vengeful Spirit just got 1,000 life, Lich, yeah, 1.2k life, but one Spectre ultimate duration is probably gonna cost them like 700 to 800 health.
Yeah,
If
but I
you
mean,
kill those two supports right at the beginning, maybe they can turn it around like that. Just maybe.
they're circling up mid. It looks like they may try and push this. I don't know. I just, like, I just don't see how the Radiance, like the Radiance is the later the game goes, the less effective Radiance is. Am I not correct? Like the later it goes, the less effective it is.
Spectre is still a pretty strong carry.
Oh, I mean, I'm not saying no, but
Oh, that's a
here comes
Crimson
the
Guard.
haunt. He doesn't even have the Radiance yet, though.
Yeah, only the Haunt with level 1 Diffusion Blade costs 300 health for the Vengeful. Now
Okay.
get the Diffusion Blade level 2, get the Radiance up, and it's gonna cost them a lot of health. And it's gonna do a lot of damage.
How about this? How about this vision from the Dire? Like I mean, they have the Ancients. They have.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Yeah, they're
attack.
preparing for the next Roshan.
And there's, I mean, from the Radiant side, there's absolutely zero vision. Like they're pretty much playing blind. Like they have this one ward on the high ground here, but that's, I mean, that's not. That's like a completely defensive ward.
They just wanna have at least, they just wanna have at least 2 camps where they can farm. And of course you can see the the rotations coming in.
Is that enough for Spectre? 2 cams plus the
No,
lanes?
it's not gonna be enough. The thing about the good thing about Spectre is you can farm whenever you want, wherever you want. As soon as you have your haunt up, you'll be in every team fight. You just haunt in and you'll there, you help your team.
When here comes the AA ult, this is gonna be just try and slow things down. And the AA.
And they've seen the center and the lich. Definitely seen them. Oh, Viper is gonna TP out. There's the Aghanim Scepter for Razor.
Oh no, that's, I mean, that's a big deal. Like, you know, I think they can get that bottom tier 3 almost no problem. But when they go to push the base, that Ags is gonna be huge. Especially
Crimson
just,
Guard on Chaos Knight. Radiance now.
yeah, Viper or Razor's got the BKB too, so he can just pop his ulti and his BKB, and he can get what is he at, 9 seconds of uninterrupted base.
I think that's not enough. They definitely need the Pipe of Insight to just kind of. I mean, right now it's not even the Lich ultimate that kills them. It's just simply the Chaos Knight and spear damage, pure physical damage. They're probably gonna need some more AOE or more protection. Like maybe I think
Macy. I think I'm looking at Wraith King right now. He's trying to build towards the AC, but I don't think he's ever going to get
no,
there.
he's still working. Or he was working on his blade mail. Now he's got his blade mail.
I
But
just
still,
don't. Blade Mail's just. I feel like it's such a mid-game item that it's not going to solve their problems.
that drive game is not gonna pay off.
And it looks like they're going to go ahead. They're going to try Roche.
They know Roche's gonna be up soon, and it is up. It is up.
Yeah, they're. I mean, they're
They have to
already in
contest
the
it.
pit.
They did not see. They don't see them coming. They're smoked right now. And they know they're in the Roshan pit. They see them definitely. They
All right.
have to know.
All right, so I'm looking at AA. He's got 16 seconds until his ulti. Like, I just feel like they need the AoE from the AA. And I mean, like, looking at, well, Spectre can haunt in. He's up by the Ancients, so he can haunt in. And then the last one is, who is it? Viper. Like, I think Viper needs to be up in there.
Definitely. I think he just disconnected. That's the reason why they paused. There was no reason for him to go back.
But he's so far, like, unless the only one that's got a BKB right now.
Or maybe he's AFK. Yeah, the problem about BKBs is, I mean, it only helps you against the stun, but not the physical damage output. They just need more.
I was thinking more along the lines of like Lich. Like Lich is gonna be ready to throw down.
He's got his Agnes.
He's got his Ags. Oh man.
Yeah.
So
That's
I mean,
that's
this is
gonna hurt.
a horrible fight for the Radiant. Like they're rushing in here with 3 people, and
They need a sacrifice one. They definitely need a sacrifice one. Probably, maybe if they just bait out the Lich ultimate and sacrifice the Wraith King. He's got his ultimate though, so he's gonna be fine. He's gonna just come back and then everyone's gonna be slowed and just haunt. Radiance, Diffuser Blade gonna do some damage. Then everyone is slowed, of course. Timbersaw can do a lot of damage. Ancient Apparition can hit his freaking
ulti.
Okay,
But you
wow,
gotta
ultimate.
send the.
No, they pull back. The die pulls back. They know they're coming. They know.
Yeah, you can't send Timber in there first. There you go. Wraith King goes in first.
Oh, let's. No, let's throw it.
Oh man, there it goes. Oh
And
gosh.
Yeah, that is not enough. That is definitely not enough.
Radiant's top tower is under
At that point, that is GG.
Wait, who got the Crimson Guard? Who was that?
Was CK. I think that's just GG. If they get the Ages up.
Yeah,
if
I mean,
if
they can't. I
if
mean,
they
at
get
this
the
point, you
Aegis.
have no Timber, you have no AA. You can't really contest. I mean, it's going to be a really slow Roche. Because you have no negative armor, but there's no way that the Radiant can contest this.
It's
Yeah.
kind of hard to tell. I still think it's CK.
Oh my god, what a horrible ult!
I think he just clicked on the minimap and kind of forgot.
Forgot, what else does he have to do? He has like one mission.
Oh,
Timbersaw's
be
coming
careful.
back in, he's gonna get the
They're gonna
Razor.
pay. They're gonna pay. Are they?
Oh,
my
Lich
God,
ult
they're
comes
gonna
out.
pay. Oh Jesus Christ. And Lich is down.
Oh
Right?
no,
Be
I think
careful.
Viper could rotate in and almost take this. Here comes the Yules from the AA. Oh my gosh, Radiant might be able to get this, maybe able to get this.
What? Oh my God, CK, you gotta be careful. And he
Oh no, I'm looking at the Vengeful. Vengeful goes ahead, goes down.
yeah, the center was gonna go.
And down goes
It's gonna
the
pay.
fucking Centaur. Oh, that's just go straight Roche. I'd say Roche. Grab it.
Comeback. That's a straight comeback here. They might able to push
Yeah,
to turn
that's
it
a-
around.
That's a 1,500 gold and a 5,000 experience
That's
benefit.
almost Agam Scepter on Timbersaw. Oh, Timbersaw.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Yeah. You gotta
Get
live.
out.
Dire's
Oh, wow.
Oh, he gets him. Chop chop.
Oh, you might get fucking CK. He's gonna get CK.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No. But that's gonna at least be a tower, and then they should.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Don't
They
overextend.
they
Never
should-
ever overextend.
They should immediately back out after this tower, get Roche, and call it an amazing change of events here. For what are we calling them?
Bottom tower has fallen.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Amazing change of events, and it looks like that's exactly what they do. Timbersaw rotates in. He's gonna go ahead and start right-clicking Roche, which doesn't really do too much if you're a Timbersaw. But here comes the Spectre. The Spectre's gonna go ahead. He's gonna. Oh my gosh! And he's building towards a heart.
Roshan has fallen.
So Vanguard, Radiance, Diffusal, Heart. That is a tough Spectre to go against, right?
That is someone hard to kill.
I
But
mean,
still, they have a lot of damage through CK. If Spectre's not careful enough, CK can kill him.
oh, they might get a catch off here on CK. They're gonna try. Oh, Timber misses his second chakram. I think with that they're gonna pull back and be pretty happy with the solution or the end of that team fight.
They should be. They have to. And I mean, now they've got all the time they need.
We got a smoke coming out of here from H Fox, and it looks like they're gonna try and rotate into the jungle. Out comes.
And it's been spotted. It's been spotted.
Yeah, they're gonna throw the haunt out, and I don't think it's necessarily a fight, but it's gonna be a sort of scouting tool, and they're gonna know just back off.
Well, the dire side, they need to do something now. They need to win or need to catch someone off guard. Maybe a Wraith King, maybe an Engine Aberration, or even the Viper. But they definitely need to catch someone off guard.
I mean, how do you catch them off guard, though? I mean, I guess you got the Centaur Stomp, but what's your other initiation if you're on the Dire?
Well, you need to try and find. You need to try and get your smoke ganks working. You need to get some vision over the jungle, over the river again, over the ancient creep camp. To see when they farm, when they switch lanes, when they move. That's key.
The only two wards that I see right now are, I mean, we got this one watching the entrance to the Dire Jungle, and it looks like this one right here watching runes. Viper's running dual. He's got haste and DD.
Yeah, the D is gonna run off. He needs to be careful though. Okay, he's not gonna go up there. Wow, that is a Eye of Skadi on Chaos Knight. Okay, that's an interesting choice.
I mean, Chaos Knight is a good 5 or 4 grand above the Spectre, as far as
yeah. But now is it gonna be enough now? Is it gonna be enough now?
Now, how do you feel about this? Like, all of H Fox, they're bunching. Like, they're gonna go 5 mid.
Oh, that's a hard on Centaur Warrunner.
They're going for the kills. Oh, another missed ulti. Yeah, they get the Vengeful Spirit pretty low.
What they're trying to do is use the Haunt, scout them out, then just use the Ancient Apparition ultimate to kill off the Vengeful Spirit or even the Lich, because the Vengeful Spirit right now he's the one with the lowest health on the Dire team. It's probably one free kill every 120 seconds.
But they're not getting
if
him.
They manage to do that. If they manage to do that.
Yeah, they're not getting him. So I mean, what do you tell the Spectre to do at this point? Do you tell him to split push with Haunt so he can get into the fight? Looking at this, it looks like H Fox is gonna go ahead and they're gonna try and push bottom lane.
Yeah, but they're gonna push against an Ancient Aberration.
Yeah, but the Ancient, I mean, I'm looking at Chaos Knight, like, he just took the Ancient Apparition ult and he lost 300 damage. Like, that's nothing. Like, that's...
Yeah, but imagine if you have that ultimate on you, and 3 other Radiant members waiting for you and just come in and start hitting you. You cannot regenerate health. You cannot use your armlet, because as soon as you activate your armlet, the trigger what's it called? kind of shadow trigger for the ancient operation ultimate is 11%. If you activate your armlet, your health, your threshold of your health is even lower or even higher or something. The kind of I don't know how to call it. Like 11% of like say 4.1k life is higher health than 11% than of 3.4k.
And I mean, looking at this right now, I mean, it really looks like HP's gonna. They're gonna try and commit to this bottom. And
Well, they have to do something.
I mean, they just shrug it off. Like the AAL comes in, hits Razor and them, and they just shrug it off. Although we do now have a Aghanim on Timbersaw, which is gonna make pushing
it's gonna be annoying.
Insanely difficult. I mean, they do have. Oh, here comes the all right now.
Oh.
They're gonna go. They're gonna chase.
Not gonna get him. They're not gonna get him.
No, it's just too much life. Oh, Phantasm. Oh, no.
Phantasm.
Phantasm.
And
Lich.
Viper.
There goes
And
the
Viper
Spectre. The Viper.
Oh. And the dude gets. The dude gets a. Now they have to run. No, they have to run.
They're gonna get one more. They're gonna go ahead. They're gonna get the Vengeful Spirit.
And they got a free.
How did they get the Chaos Knight? I didn't even see it.
Chaos Knight, he just got racked by Timbersaw, by the double chainsaw, by the double Timbersaw. Chakram, fuck. Chainsaw, what the hell? By the double Chakram.
So I don't think that actually like determines anything in this match.
Well, that's an even trade. Well, but the Dire did lose both of their carries. So did the Radiant.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I love Viper, I feel like Razor's a little bit more valuable late game than Viper is. I mean, at least the Razor can steal the Spectre's damage. What's the Viper? I mean, he's got Ag's Viper Strike.
Wait, you're talking about the Viper? He's on the Radiant side.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna hand it off to you for 1 second. I have to run to the roster.
Oh.
I know, it's all over. I'm gonna go hero directed cam.
If you look at the Viper, what he's probably gonna go for is either way an Aghanim Scepter or maybe an MKB.
I thought he already had eggs. Oh no, he does not.
No,
he's got Manta BKB.
Manta style. Manta and BKB, yeah.
Alright, hold on. Give
maybe,
me 1 second. I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh. Maybe he's doing that to kind of deflect the Lich ultimate. Just Manta, activate your BKB, try and bait that Lich ultimate, and get a nice positioning away from your teammates. Seems like Roshan is up. I don't think the Dire can go for it. They have to be careful here. Oh, Wraith King. And the Viper. Bye bye Viper. Bye bye Wraith King. That's unfortunate. Oh, the dude got the Timbersaw as well. Oh my god. What was that? The Radiant had it. And now they threw it away. They had their momentum. That means Roche. I'm Probably Rex. No, they can go. They can push for the. Are they gonna go? No, they're not gonna go for. They're not gonna go for the Rex. Just retreat, get out. Now let's see what the Radiant's gonna do. Spectre has to come up with something. Maybe get a butterfly.
Alright, I'm back.
Maybe get a diffusion blade level 2.
On who?
On Spectre. He needs to do something. I definitely think either way, diffusion blade level 2 and or butterfly. There's no other option for him. He really needs to be more tanky. He really
How do
needs
you
to
need
dodge
more?
some.
He's got a heart.
Yeah, but the Chaos Knight is still gonna hit him. And right now, Chaos Knight, he's got almost 300 attack damage plus his crit Chaos Strike, which is 300%. That's a 900 or almost 1,000 crit. I mean, he's got only a 10% chance, but if he's gonna crit the Spectre with 1,000,
Yeah, that's pretty much it for Spectre if he does that.
gonna hurt. And the Phantasmal Illusions, they do a ton of damage. A ton of damage.
So do they still get the crit, the Phantasm Illusions?
They have the crit, yeah.
So it's not going to be 1,000, but they're going to get, let's see.
And the Phantasm Illusions, they're gonna do 100% damage.
Yeah?
100%. Yep.
So they do get the full crit, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Look,
Well,
they're going to rotate towards Roche. There's still a pretty long time till Roche comes back up. I'm pretty sure I missed someone getting Roche at some point.
Yep, the dire side. The Radiant.
And who do they give
Complete-
it to? It looks like Centaur. Here we go, we got a battle going on right
You
now.
gotta be careful, ZK. You gotta be careful, ZK. You're losing a lot of health.
Oh, here comes the Lich all right now, bouncing, 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 bouncing.
Is there gonna be a
Bouncing.
comeback? Is there gonna be a comeback?
Wraith King goes down.
That's the comeback!
Centaur's gonna go ahead, he's gonna go down too, and he's gonna go down again.
Oh, Spectre, you need to be careful.
Oh no, Razor comes in, he's gonna go ahead and save him. Oh, CK comes in, stun on the reel. Oh no. Oh shit.
Pay for it.
Oh no, and here goes Timbers. Oh, he just has enough mana to get out. Just enough mana. Spectre goes ahead, he buys back, and he is chasing the Centaur.
They did lose the Lich, but no one else.
And actually looking at it, it wasn't really that bad as far as the, we're going to call him Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace doesn't look horrible.
Not at all.
I mean, they still have to deal with this whole push. I don't know why Razor's trying to steal Timbersaw's strength. That doesn't do anything.
But
Oh,
they
Timbersaw's
did
going to
lose
go
the
in.
Spectre.
He's going to go in. He gets stunned by CK. No, he throws out his BKB. If CK goes down here, that is gigantic. And Lich ult again comes out. They're going to have to separate. They're going to have to separate. Oh
be
no,
careful.
down goes Wraith King. He's
It's
still got his
jumping,
ulti.
it's
He's still
jumping,
got
it's
his ulti.
jumping, It's still jumping. It's still jumping.
It's still jumping.
It's
Oh my
still
God.
jumping. No,
There we go. They just ended the dump. Oh no, Ben
And
jumps
Wraith
in
King
and
goes
gets the kill on fucking Wraith King.
What a messed up team fight.
I don't think that Lich ulti stopped jumping for at least. I think it did
And now
at least
there's
20 jumps.
nothing that can stop the Dire from pushing in and getting Rex.
I
if
say
you look at
one
the
thing,
CK
Dan. It's double chakram from Timbersaw.
If you look at the CK, he's got 4.6k health.
I'm seeing 3.5.
Without the armlet. And now he's got 4.5.
Oh no, he gets Viper Strike. There's just no damage. No damage whatsoever, CK. Oh no, just wrecking.
And there goes down the Spectre. Almost instantly.
And that was a dieback, so that's gonna go. That's gonna be racks.
That's gonna be double racks probably.
Yeah, I mean you can
Even
see
triple.
H Fox.
They can go.
They're gonna rotate.
They're gonna go for. That's
Great
GG.
bottom.
They're closing the game right now. That's GG.
Look at this. I mean, this CK is just fucking stacked. 5100 with the armlet activated.
He's hitting like a truck.
Yeah. Almost 300 damage, and those illusions do 100% damage. So, I mean, there is nothing.
I can go for the triple racks or even the
Oh, they're just gonna push throne. They don't even care about triple racks. Look how much damage those illusions do, especially, like, with the, oh my gosh, what's that thing called? That blocks all the damage. Oh, man. That was instantaneous. The tower went down, and then the throne went down.
GG, well played.
I thought Radiant had a chance, but HP Fox, like, Chaos Knight was just unkillable.
There was a glimpse of a chance, but at the end, Chaos Knight and Phantasm Illusions just...
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, like, Chaos Knight level 25, Razor level 25, Centaur level 24, like, they just got out-leveled, pretty much.
Not only out-leveled. They had the stronger lineup, the stronger heroes.
You think Radiant
like
did?
I said, the Dire did.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said before, I still think the CK is a pretty strong hero. And the Spectre's gonna have a hard time every time facing a CK.
Well, H Fox, congratulations. Great game played, and thank you, Yummy, for helping me out on this cast. I appreciate your expert opinion.
No problem.